In this short video production, I want to talk about the career guidance or career direct, but the action plan. Because it's great to have the assessment, but what are you going to do as a result of you doing the assessment? So what are we saying? The first thing that I always want to repeat here is you've got to be committed. It's not about the content only, it's about a specific benefit that you're going to get out of it, but then you need to be committed. The next thing that I want you to keep in mind is when you start off an action plan, there's got to be a goal. There's got to be like a mission statement. There's got to be things that you want to achieve. It could be academic, it could be spiritually, it could be socially. And then you need also to have some goals about things that you want to develop. So whenever you do goal setting, I love to use the word SMART. It's got to be smart. It's got to be measurable. It's got to be actionable. It's got to be results. And there must be a time frame. That to me is always very important. But when you do an action plan, you've got to sit down and start thinking about what do you need to keep on doing, stop doing even, and even start doing. That to me is part of this action plan. And then I know there's sometimes a time in your life when you do an action plan and you feel, Mario, do I still have all the time and the energy to do these type of things? Or maybe there's failure or fear of failure that you feel you don't want to carry on. So you need to work these type of things out as well as talk through it. And then as you put your action plan together, I want to see also, are you going to sacrifice certain things? You know, it is a sacrifice. It is hard work. And I know this is such a great tool, you're going to benefit from it, but you need also to take people with you. So what are we saying? In an action plan, you need to put time aside and you need to revisit it. You need to like working through it from time to time. But if you do career direct and you're still at school, I want to highlight a couple of things. You need to have study goals for each and every subject. There's got to be a specific target. And then I also want to challenge you. I want a commitment and a promise in terms of that you will do your best. I don't want you to be the best in the class. Just do your best. That to me is vital. And I started with a commitment, but again, an action plan, there's got to be a commitment also. And then the second part of an action plan is, how do I use this information? So what are we saying? And you will see it in the action plan. I want you to summarize the highlights of your personality. That's the first part. I also want you to highlight a summary of all your interest areas. You do the same with your abilities and skills, and finally also with your values. So it's like a summary of these type of things in this specific career direct report. And once you've done it, you can now select the subjects that you need to take or the careers that you want to start doing and exploring in the future. So that's going to really help you to putting these type of things together. I'm always, and I want to repeat this, when you do a career direct action plan, you need to have a lot of information. You need to sit down with your parents. You need to go into the library. You need maybe to visit a company or a counselor or even a bookstore and all these type of things. There are lots of information available. Make use of it. And that's part of your career direct action plan. But this is one thing. I don't want to close without a bits of wisdom. Listen to the wisdom thoughts that I want to leave with you. A career assessment is a great tool to help you. Okay, very important for your subjects or for career or where you want to study your career fields. But it's not an end in itself. It's a means to an end as we explain it. So it's going to reveal real information for you. Information that you can use for your career, for your, if you want to apply for a job or studies. But it's all about your God-given talents. In other words, your personality, your interest, your action abilities and all these type of things, as well as your values. So it's a powerful tool to assist you. It's not just only the final decision tool, because I want to repeat that. It's great to get input also from other people. It could be at school or family, as I explained to you. And I want to repeat, don't let anybody make a final decision on your behalf. You are CEO of your own life. It's your choice. That to me is very important. And I want to close by saying, Career Direct, I want you to have a positive attitude. A very powerful positive attitude. Be aware of shortcuts and don't procrastinate your action plan. So please, once you've got your career direct, work through the stuff and you will enjoy it. And that's why I'm saying keep implementing these simple basic principles and you will see the benefit of it. Be blessed.